Just the service here is just amazing. This is why I'm a big collector of Mont Blanc. Yeah, man. Take that, Big Pen. What's up, guys? Ruben from EsquireLife.com coming at you with another quick video. It's actually windy and hot as hell today here in San Diego, but the reason I'm on here right now is because I just got a call from Mont Blanc here in Fashion Valley in San Diego. My order came in. I don't know if you've noticed in the past, I always carry a pin. Everywhere I go, I always carry a pin, and the pin I love carrying a lot is Mont Blanc. So let's do this. Let's go pick up my pin. They're actually gonna let me record in there, which is pretty cool. I'll show you what I got, and then once we get back, I'm gonna show you my pin collections and what they mean to me. I mean, they're chapters in my life, like watches, guys, but Rolex is still playing games, so guess what? I gotta resort to collecting pins now. So once again, guys, Ruben from EsquireLife.com. We will see you there. Peace. Whoa. So check this out, guys. They actually have a Porsche dealership at the mall, which is pretty cool. And look what I found. Look at this purple. Look at the white rims. White rims. Yeah, look at the white interior. You know what this reminds me of? It actually reminds me of McDonald's Grimace. But anyway, we're just walking by and we saw it, and I saw the 911. I said, I gotta come in here and say, but look at this shop. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that. Whew. Imagine if my garage looked like that. That'd look amazing. Looks like they have a bar over there. This is like the perfect Tony Stark garage. Alright? Just the service here is just amazing. This is why I'm a big collector of Mont Blanc. Yeah, man. Take that, Big Pen.
And I'm gonna have your warranty here.
Ooh, look at that red. Wow. Let me check it out. Where's the knife? Doesn't come out, right?
No, just in the limited version, I think.
Are you serious?
The high artistry piece that we made.
Alright, guys, so you guys saw this is the pin that I special ordered. Now, come to find out, they're limited. There's only so many in the world. Don't think I'm an expert. I don't know how many, but hopefully there's two and I have one of them. Now I'm just playing. So there is limited. There is some features on here that I would love to zoom in on it and explain to you guys what it is, but every time I come to this boutique, I just want to show you the boutique, guys. Every time I come, it's just elegant in here. It's just so welcoming, you know. I'll do a quick B-roll, but you know, they have their leather work in the background. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. You know, their purses, their sunglasses. Most importantly, their watches. I'm going to check out their watches real quick. I don't know too much of the Mont Blanc movement, but you know me, I love watches, and if I can find a beautiful timepiece, elegance, and obviously Mont Blanc, I might check it out. So here in a second, I'm going to show you some of the stuff they have in the background. Like, for example, I'll check that out. That's sick. The Jimi Hendrix, the Elizabeth Taylor. Eventually, I'll transition. If anything, I want to get the Elvis. But most importantly, you know what's coming out? I'm going to have to edit that out. So I'll bleep it. So I can't say that. But you'll see next time I do a video, I'm going to be getting that one as well. All right. So I'm done. As you see, I got my glasses on. I'm excited to go back home and just go through my pen and, you know, research and find those little, what do they call them? Easter eggs in that. But really quick, guys, I just want to thank Mont Blanc, but most importantly, I got to thank Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And there it is. There's the handoff. So it is officially mine. So, guys, let's go home and let's check it out, and we'll see you back. Bye-bye. All right, so another chapter in the books. So we might just walk around for a little bit and see what's up there. I would say let's go to Rolex, but they don't have anything. Or it's, you know what? It's every time I go in there, they always say, "Oh, we don't have anything for you because of my videos and all that." But that's okay. no hard feelings at the end of the day. Guess what? No more watches. I'm going straight to pins now. What's up, guys? And I am back. Let me get comfortable here. It was fun. It was fun going to the mall and finally finding this pen or writing instrument, the proper way to say it. Yeah, I had fun. And just to show you guys, I'm not really. This isn't my first pen that I've owned. I've had a lot of Mont Blancs. I always think Mont Blanc is a very elegant writing instrument. It's one of those things that it takes a certain person to know what it is. You know, for example, I have a couple here, and I got the James Dean here. I'll pull it out here in a second. For example, here is the first Mont Blanc I ever had. Okay, it's a Meisterstruck. It's the gold-plated one. It was a lot of money for me back in the day. You know, I think I paid $500 for this pen. Probably less. I don't remember. It's just been so long. I guess you see I have a lot of them. But this was a milestone for me. This is a milestone when I got out of the Marine Corps. You know, after, you know, decades of being in and serving in Iraq and, you know, going to, you know, different parts of the world, you know, in the military. When I got out, I said, you know what, I deserve something. And back when I got out, you know, everybody still used these. You know, there was no texting like there is now. There was no social media. So I always had to make sure I always had a pen. You know, when I went to job interviews, when I went to, you know, just places, you always have to you always have to write stuff down. And I always made sure I had a notepad with me. Now, as you see, this is a Mont Blanc as well. I actually bought that from the same boutique. I got it from Christina. But I always write everything down. Ideas, I wrote down plans, I wrote down, you know, things that comes into my mind. And as you see, just to show you, let me see, there it is. You can actually see everything is written on here. My thoughts, my pain, whatever. Anyway, so when I got out of the Marine Corps, this is the pen that I got. Now I do have another one as well because I thought I lost it, and I would say, I don't know, months later I found it. So I actually have two of the same real quick. I also have the Glacier one. Okay, I got this one when I purchased my Porsche. Okay, my Porsche, my first actual sports car. You know, I've had BMWs, I've had, you know, other cars like that, but I said, you know what, Porsche, you know, there's something about Porsche. So this is the pen that I got because it actually matches the actual blue of the Porsche. This one right here, this one actually has engraved Esquire Life on there, but I got this one when I hit 12 years in the company that I work with. You know, once again, it's like watches. You know, you buy things because there are representations of different chapters in your life. And, you know, like I have my stories with my watches. I also have my story with my writing instruments. But anyway, enough about this. I say we open up the James Dean and go from there. So I'm just going to push these front for a little bit. If you guys want to check them out. But this is the one. Oh, check this out. I also have a sheath for my pens. Okay, so my wife actually uses this for her Marilyn Monroe. I'll pop it out here in a second so you guys can check it out. I'll just put that right here. Once again, Mont Blanc is a very, very classy brand. I don't know why I like it so much. I guess because it's elegant. I know they make timepieces, they make watches. I'm not really there yet as far as Mont Blanc. If you guys remember my last videos, I don't like purchasing from companies that don't focus on watches solely. For example, like Rolex and Breitling. I mean, those are watch companies that deal with watches. Maybe eventually, I mean, they do have some beautiful watches in their collection, but let's pull this out, guys. Let me show you. Let me pull it out. Boom, there's the James Dean, and I'm gonna go over this. I still have the water that they gave me, which is pretty cool. I never heard of this water. It's called Saratoga. Sparkling water. I always drink sparkling water because of CO2, supposedly it makes you healthier. Now, here's the receipt. Okay. Holy shit, goddamn, I didn't even see this. It was $1,000. It was $1,000 for this pen. Holy crap. I was so excited. I knew the price, but I had forgot about it. And when I got home, I'm like, holy crap, I didn't even ask. Because this was the limited edition. And like I mentioned in the store, I mean, there's only a couple left at the boutiques. And I have one of them. Now, as far as people owning them, I don't know. But I have basically one of the last couple ones that are in existence with the boutiques. But let me open this up, guys, and then I'll show you the other ones real quick. So this is the James Dean. Put that right here. Check that out, guys. Look how sick that looks. You can actually see his signature right there, James Dean. I'm gonna open this up. Big shout out to Mont Blanc. I appreciate them letting me record. I always ask permission. I don't just want to go in there with the camera, and, because I know they have customers, and I gotta show respect to all the people around them. Definitely got to read this, okay? And as you see in the back, the warranties also. So not only is this the actual story about James Dean, about the pen, but it also has the warranty on there. So let's put that to the side. Not that it's boring, but I just want to check it out. But check that out, guys. Woo! Ho, ho, ho. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Man. Now, just from the brief history, I'm just going to put the, as a matter of fact, I'll actually use this, put it right here. There's a couple things on this pen that represents James Dean. Now, if you look at it right away, look at it, guys. The reason why I love this pen so much, because this is shaped like a switchblade. So that represents the button that you push for the switchblade to come off. So that's pretty sick. I've always been intrigued on that button. I thought it was functional, but yeah, check that out. Beautiful, guys. Also, the texture. The texture represents the jacket in Rebel Without a Cause, which is pretty cool. I like how Mont Blanc incorporates different things about movies, different things about their life. If you ever look at the Elvis one, the Elvis one's pretty sick because it actually looks like a what's it called? I don't know. Once I get it, I'll go over it. Sorry, guys. I'm excited right now. Now, if you look right here, and I'll zoom in real quick. This is the holder. This is what holds it in here, but it actually is a shotgun. So if you look at it, it's a double barrel shotgun, and that actually is from the movie Giant. So I got to catch up on those movies. Now, up here, obviously you have your Mont Blanc right in this area right here. Once again, I'll zoom in later and I'll show you. There is a dollar, like a dollar bill right here. Obviously, it's representing the movie Rebel Without a Cause. So you have Rebel Without a Cause, you have the shotgun from the movie Giant, and then you have your button for the switchblade. You see what I'm saying? But crazy is, my eyes are bad, but Christine at Mont Blanc let me borrow her glasses, but there is a quote on here. And let me see if I can read it. I might have to get my glasses, but let me see. Dream as if you live forever. Live as if you will die tomorrow. I'm sick ass quote, but I could barely read it because of my glasses. Plus the lighting in here is kind of bright. But check it out, guys. This is a pen or a writing instrument that I've been looking for, I would say, for the past 5 years, probably less than that. I don't know. Every time I would go to like different places, oh, we have to special order it. Oh, we have to, they're not in stock. They don't make it anymore. I mean, I got so many stories about it. But last week, I met with Christine, and she goes, "Yeah, I can get it for you." And I'm like, "Whoa, that was quick," you know. She goes, "Yeah, I'll give me your info. I'll call you or text you once I get it." Sure enough, 3 days later, she calls me and says, "Hey, Ruben, this is Christine from Mont Blanc in Fashion Valley. I got your pen." And I'm like, that took 3 days. No way. Sure enough, she sends me pictures of the pen, and I'm like, oh my God. I wrote her back right away. Hold it for me. I'll be there to pick it up. And sure enough, we had a great conversation back and forth. But now I have the James Dean to add to my collection. Man, I'm running out of room over here, so I'm just gonna put it over here. I'll don't knock something over. So I have my James Dean right there. Look at that. Look how sick that looks right there. And then let me pull this one out. Now there is a pen that's coming out, and Christina told me, and I can't say anything. I can't say anything, but I'm excited. I'm excited. She said this pen's coming out, but you know, we've signed, you know, non-disclosure agreements, and you know, they could tell the customers, but the customers can't tell anybody. But I'm excited for that pen, and hopefully I'm one of the first ones that gets it. Also, guess what, guys? I got my Beatles pen as well. So my Beatles, I believe that's the Yellow Submarine, but check this one out. Ho, ho, ho. Look at this. I haven't used this pen, but this is the pen. You can actually see this is from the uniform from the Yellow Submarine, I believe. Here are the mustaches for all the Beatles. You know, George, Ringo, Paul, and John. All their mustaches right there. You can actually see their picture right there as well. So that's that one right there. So I'm gonna put this right next to the James Dean. Boom. Look at this. And let me show you this one. I actually bought this one for my wife. This is the Marilyn Monroe. Now, funny story is, like I mentioned earlier, I'm running out of room here. Give me 1 second. Put that right there at the bottom. Funny story about the Marilyn Monroe. Look at that. Boom. Now, the Marilyn Monroe, come to find out, Ferragamo, Salvatore Ferragamo, actually made her shoes. So this pin right here, the writing instrument, represents the heel of a Ferragamo high heel, which is pretty cool. And then this is actually a real pearl. That's right there. Look at that. So that's well. Anyway, funny story is, my wife had a meeting with a potential client, and you know, they had their back and forth. And when she went to sign the contract, she goes into her purse and she actually carries it like this in the sheath. You see what I'm saying? It looks like that. Okay. So anyway, she pulled out her Mont Blanc, her Marilyn Monroe, and she went to sign the contract. And actually, no, I take that back. Before she signed the contract, she just pulled it out because she had to fill up some paperwork. But anyway, the guy across from her and says, "Is that a Mont Blanc? Is that a Marilyn Monroe?" So she's like, "Yeah, here it is. Check it out." Boom. The guy freaked out because obviously this is special edition. And by her having this pen, guess what? She struck a commonality with the person, her client, and guess what? She got the account. And with this same pen, she went and signed a very, very large account. But yeah, that's the pen right there. Now here is one of my favorite pens of all time. Ready? Boom. John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. Look at that. Now this pen right here, this writing instrument, speaks elegance for me. Let's check this out. Once again, all the information is right here. Take a quick swig. I paid $1,000 for the James Dean pen. Yeah, this water tastes really good, trust me. But this one right here is elegant. Check this out, guys. Oh, I put it upside down. Dang it. I'm too busy looking at the camera. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Here we go. So here's a JFK, John F. Kennedy. Boom, look at this. This is my favorite pen out of all the collection that I have. I'm gonna put this to the side. You know, JFK was an officer in the Navy, and this is the rank. So if you ever see a naval officer, when they're in their dress uniform, they have their rank right here. Okay, I was in the Marine Corps. I don't really know too much about Navy ranks, or especially officer ranks, but that was actually his rank that was in the Navy. Now here's the 3 stripes right here. This represents his brothers, and the color is like a dark navy blue because John F. Kennedy always used a dark navy blue suit. But guys, really quick, here is my collection. Yeah, absolutely, my collection of Mont Blanc pens, my writing instruments. Now, funny real quick before I let you guys go. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. JFK, Marilyn Monroe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. But there it is, guys. So now I have James Dean to add to the collection. There's other pens out there, writing instruments, you know, the Enzo Ferrari. Honestly, in my opinion, I didn't like it. Same thing with Pirelli. Pirelli was pretty sick. It had a matte black, or matte red, I believe. That was pretty sick. But the one I want, I can't say on camera, but the one I want, oh my god, that's going to be pretty sick. Now the Elvis is another one. I want to get the Elvis as well. I should ask Christina if she can get me the Elvis. The Elvis, Jimi Hendrix is out. Elizabeth Taylor. The only thing with Elizabeth Taylor, it just looks a little bit too, I don't know. And it doesn't have the little hook. There's actually a little loop because you can actually put it on a necklace. But either way, guys, either way, here is my collection, guys, of my Mont Blanc pens, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it video. Thank you so much for coming with me. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thanks for everybody that's out there, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.